So we're halfway through therapy at this point with week 5, and in this video I will go over that session. As a disclaimer, this video is not a substitute for therapy. This week was about certainty and the advantages and disadvantages about pursuing that certainty. One of the advantages being that we know that we will know. We will be certain, but the disadvantage of that, as we all know as someone with OCD, is that is only temporary, as well as other disadvantages like self-doubt and a loss of confidence. It's also about questioning why we go for absolute certainty. What is the belief that we have that makes us go for that, that makes us pursue it to no end and get incredibly stressed when all it takes is just a little bit of uncertainty. I find that with me, I get very stressed when the thing's actually really small, where my brain knows that it's actually really tiny and not a big thing, but it blows it up into something and it could have massive ramifications. Whereas if it's something a bit bigger, my mind sort of lets go because trying to stress about it, it's going to be so difficult to solve that my mind, even the OCD, doesn't even bother. There's also the pros and cons in the actual belief itself. There's the advantages and disadvantages of certainty, but it's also the belief behind it that we have. What do we think we're going to get from it in our specific situation that we're going to have to ask ourselves about the specific thing that we're stressing about? So for me, with upsetting people, I want to avoid all arguments. That's the avoidance part. So whilst the session was the normal 2 hours, there's a lot of talking with people about their issues, my issues, and just trying to come up with solutions for each other. I won't go into detail on that, but really it was just all about this uncertainty and the belief behind it. Just looking at the underlying belief and asking ourselves, is this something we want to pursue? And, putting the doubt on the belief itself rather than the thing we're stressing about. We then had our homework, which was to carry on with the experiments. I want to take this further with upsetting people. I want to sort of put my foot down a bit more. It is going to mean more arguments or uncomfortable situations, but I've done the opposite of that and I haven't gotten exactly what I want. Just because I have an argument with someone doesn't mean it's gone wrong. The opposite could also get me undesirable results. So you never know the perfect answer to anything before you do it, so you kind of just have to take a leap of faith. So rather than being the one that's been rolled over a bit, I'm going to be trying to put my foot down a bit more. So that's what I want to work on. We also had a questionnaire on the things that we're stressing about, which has highlighted to me the overthinking that I'm doing as being a big part of the OCD. Rather than me just figuring out what I want to do with my time, the amount of time it is taking up in my head indicates to me that it is an issue with OCD. So like other things that I've had to deal with, when the question pops in, I'm just going to have to let it be there. And the big thing is accepting that I don't know what the right answer is as to what to dedicate my time to get the best results, to have the best life. So it's about taking that leap of faith and accepting that I don't know. I like doing this, so I'm going to do this, or I think that this is going to be good for me in the long run, so I'm going to do this. Rather than having to work it all out, thinking I've got some sort of idea, only to be thinking about it again a few hours or the next day or the next week. And sort of understanding that things will just change over time as well with what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. If you want to share your thoughts on the video, then leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos from Trial by Fire, then please hit that subscribe button.